In the heart of Umuagu, a village nestled between lush green hills and a mighty river, lived a young hunter named Eze. He was known for his sharp eyes, steady hands, and bravery. But his greatest flaw was his arrogance. He believed no beast, spirit, or man could match him in strength or skill. One evening, as the elders sat under the ancient iroko tree telling tales, an old woman, Mama Nnenna, warned the villagers of Aguocha, the dreaded leopard that roamed the forest. "This is no ordinary beast," she said. "It is a cursed spirit, once a man, but doomed to roam as a leopard for eternity." Eze laughed. "A leopard is just a leopard. I will hunt it down and bring its skin to the village." The elders shook their heads, warning him against his pride, but he would not listen. At dawn, Eze set out with his bow, quiver full of arrows, and his trusted machete. The forest was alive with the sounds of birds and rustling leaves, but he was focused. He followed large paw prints deep into the woods, where the trees grew taller and the air felt heavier. Hours passed before he spotted the leopard. It was massive, its golden coat marked with black rosettes that seemed to shimmer unnaturally. Its yellow eyes locked onto him, filled with an air of intelligence. Eze notched an arrow and let it fly. The arrow struck, but instead of collapsing, the leopard roared, a sound that shook the ground. It leaped, vanishing into the shadows. Suddenly, a deep voice echoed around him. "You dare challenge me, mortal?" Eze spun around, but the leopard was gone. In its place stood a tall, dark-skinned man with piercing golden eyes and tribal marks like a leopard's spot. His voice carried the weight of centuries. "I was once a great warrior like you," the man said, his voice like rattling leaves. "But my arrogance led me to slay a sacred leopard, and I was cursed to take its form. Now you have wounded me, and the curse must pass on." Eze's heart pounded. He tried to run, but his legs stiffened. Pain tore through his body as his hands becomes claws. His skin grew fur and his sight sharpened. He roared, but it was no longer a human voice. It was the cry of a leopard. That night, the villagers heard of a leopard's wail near the village. The elders knew. Mama Nnenna sighed. Another one has fallen to the curse. Deep in the forest, the new leopard prowled, its golden eyes filled with sorrow. The hunter had become the hunted. And so the legend of Aguocha lived on, waiting for the next soul foolish enough to challenge the leopard's curse.